fundamentally, an independence movement is built on what we call national consciousness. But national consciousness in post-colonial theory is built on two dimensions: national culture and language. I mean, the national languages, and the Scots language mainly. And you see that the national movement is basically the people that have a Scottish culture, a Scottish language, and that's what gives us our identity. We're fighting against, if you like, the imposition of another identity, which in colonial terms is called a cultural illusion, and that's the British identity.
That's right, it's been foisted upon us. But how did it all get to this? Was it chance or design?
It's imperialism. It's built on the theory developed, cultural imperialism, linguistic imperialism. It's all imperialism. So what Scotland has been subject to is a form of imperialism. We have another culture pushed onto us, if you like, which is Anglophone. Let's put it that way. It's as soon as we go into this, we go into the schools where we're taught how to speak proper and all the rest of it.
That's right.
And we're taught to put our own culture and our own language aside, to forget who we are and take on the new. And this was exactly the same in India, in Kenya, in Ireland, and in Scotland.
Yeah.
So English studies is first thing, and French studies in French colonies was the same thing. American colonies were the same. Is to impose, first of all, the language and the culture, and that's what gives people the values. Values are very important here because in colonialism, it's the values of the colonial power that are sovereign. And that's the values of things like one nation Britishness, the monarchy, all these kind of things, English language. And at the same time, the colonized people or the oppressed people, their language, their history, their culture, their heritage is pushed aside. We don't get our history, we don't get our heritage pushed in us. We get a new form of history put onto us, a new form of culture, new values.